Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne back to do your bonus read for Monday. But keeping in mind, that's why everybody stopped putting dates on things, because what used to happen was you'd have a date and then, of course, people would expect things to happen within that time frame. Of course, we all know the universe plays with us like that. So it could mean that something just sticking in my mind. Sorry, I digress. That's the ADHD. But we are tricked sometimes with divine timing. So I was reading something this morning where somebody wrote, I was told years ago this would happen. It still hasn't happened. I've, been waiting all this time and blah. And I'm like, okay, so maybe somebody didn't explain to you that while you're waiting, you need to put in the work. Because things take time. They really do. And look at that. Strength card coming out. All right. That's too funny. Things don't get delivered like they do with the well, actually, things didn't even get delivered with the postal service during COVID. I got something delivered last week that had been ordered in April. Apparently, everything was stuck. Anything that came from overseas was stuck. If they had a warehouse in Australia, you were okay. They all came through fairly quickly. But if they came from overseas, they were stuck. But I've luckily now received everything I was waiting for. But yeah, it took quite a long time. So divine timing's a funny thing, because you've got to be in vibration with the very thing you want. So if you're not vibrating where you need to be, if you're feeling down, negative, questioning, frustrated, upset, thinking that everything will just be delivered, then it's going to be a long wait. So you've got to ask yourself, and you can, your body will tell you exactly what you need. Meditate, take time out, be in peace and quiet, go somewhere where you're not going to be interrupted, and ask the universe what you need to work on, what you need to look at. It will show you, even down to physical ailments in your body. It will show you. You've got to trust. You've got to have faith that you're getting the right messages through, and go for it. I always say to people, when a memory comes up, when you have those memories that just sort of fleetingly come up every now and again, and you remember something, it might have been something hurtful and nasty, but it's stuck with you for many, many years. That's trauma. Even if it seems small, for someone we think trauma's huge, but it may be just a tiny little thing, and it just pokes its head up and says, oh, remember when so-and-so said this to you, or remember when this happened to you. That's a big sign. There's something in your psyche that needs releasing, addressing. Your body is extremely good at telling you that. Don't overthink it. All right, now I may have reversals in this deck. Well, I do. I actually do have reversals, because I can see the cards are back to front. So we go with the reversals today. Let's have a bit of fun with them, shall we? Alrighty. So we have coming through the Page of Pentacles. Now the Page of Pentacles, the pages are messengers. This is generally some sort of news, some sort of message coming through here. Now it doesn't necessarily have to be by text or mail. Sometimes it can come through a person, maybe intentionally or inadvertently. The Pentacles represent finances and resources and more tangible things. So you could be getting news today that you've been approved for a loan. You could be getting news today that you've been accepted in a course. You could actually be following some sort of life path here. The Page of Pentacles for me always has this beautiful feeling of karma. It's like something coming to you that you really wanted. But something is happening here, some sort of news, some sort of information coming through that's going to help you maybe decide the direction you want to go in life. All right, so we have the Two of Swords here, or Athames, I think they call them. And the Two of Swords is a card of making a decision. So something is giving you some sort of heads up today. You're getting some information, some sort of something here. It's like you're being clued in on something. It's like you're being given information that's helping you to see something more clearly. Because there's a decision that needs to be made that you haven't been making. And you may have been sitting on this decision because it's swords. It's always about maybe hurting somebody or having to cut someone out of your life. And it makes a decision very difficult. So we avoid doing it. If we think we're going to hurt someone or we have to move someone aside, even if they've done the wrong thing by us, it still hurts to do that if we're a sensitive soul. We feel pain. You may be an empath. But the pain is felt when you have to remove something. And something here is going to give you clarity in that direction to help you move forward on this decision, whatever this decision is for you. Okay, so I have the Seven of Wands coming through here. Wow, okay. So for some of you, you've been really fighting against this. Okay, the universe is now pushing you here with this Page of Pentacles. The universe is saying this decision has to be made now. You've been fighting against it here. It's like you've been defending your place or defending yourself by not listening to what the universe is telling you. I can almost feel the wind blowing through this open window here. It's like you're getting this sort of, like I was going to say a fresher breath air then, a breath of fresh air. It's like something coming through here just to blow the cobwebs away, just to move you in the right direction. Can almost smell the lavender there as well. So something is changing here. You're getting like I'm trying to think, like Mary Poppins, when you're getting blown in a little bit of a different direction. The universe is helping you to see something here in a very different way. And is she putting the wands back down again because she knows now that she does not have to protect herself anymore? All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles coming through. Right, for some of you, this is definitely about your own business, about work, some sort of decision you've been trying to make, maybe giving up your full-time job, going into business, maybe starting up a business but managing both. Something here is being given you an opportunity to go in a different direction. The Three of Pentacles, I'm just going to have a sneak behind it. Oh, look at that. Queen of Wands behind that. This came up in the What's Cracking reading. This is stepping into your power big time here. This is about understanding what you truly are capable of. Rightio. Let's get your story. I did that a little differently, but that's okay. Seven of Swords coming through here. Seven of Swords is a funny card. Because it can be seen as, you know, a betrayal. It does often come up when somebody's done the wrong thing. But I feel like here maybe you've been doing this to yourself here. Maybe you've somehow been doing yourself an injustice here. Trying to get away with making a decision because it was difficult for you, or making a decision because you didn't want to perhaps face something yourself. But I feel like strongly this Seven of Swords energy might be you betraying yourself, not following your dream. Wow, these are really potent readings this morning. Okay, so we have the Witch coming out here. Now the Witch is actually the Magician. So some of you definitely realizing you have the power of manifestation. You have the power to make something happen here. You have all the tools you need. The wand, the cup. There'll be a sword somewhere here. Yeah, it's on the table with the pentacle. There you go. You have everything you need. You have behind you, if you're conjuring up a spell, you have behind you the elements of water, earth, air, and fire. They're all there. Everything is there for you. You just have to decide to put it out to the universe. It's what you want, and make the steps. Knight of Swords coming through here. So absolutely expressing yourself in such a big way here. I have had no voice for a couple of days because I think I said I went out to a big birthday party on Saturday night, and the guy in the band, fabulous voice, but they played every song. I think there was one song he played I didn't know. So I sang all night, and I woke up yesterday morning with absolutely no voice whatsoever. Gee, it does your soul good. Knight of Wands coming through here as well. This is really interesting. Somebody's meeting you halfway here. Somebody's meeting you halfway. something that you're trying to manifest here that you have been trying to deny yourself. Now, if this is a relationship, a romance, I feel like whoever you're dealing with here is about to meet you halfway. There's a very strong feeling here that you are moving towards someone and they are coming towards you. Someone who's perhaps denied something to themselves, or perhaps this is the denial that you've been putting in place. You've been fighting against something that your heart wants. You've been fighting against something that you desire, and you want to show that. You are passionate. You have this beautiful wand in your hand and you're moving towards someone who's coming in with the truth. And if this is the other way around, then you're coming in with the truth and you've got someone moving towards you with a lot of passion here. But whatever it is, you're bringing in love here. You've been denying yourself for too long. Wow, okay. Let's just keep going. Oh, look at this. Wow. Okay, so this is the card of Judgment. In this card, it's called Harvest. This is reaping abundance here. All right, so I have the Four of Cups, rightio. Okay, now I can see what's going on here. And we have here the Lord of the Shadows. That's the Death card. There is a very strong feeling here that something is coming back from your past. Something maybe that you either refused or turned your back on. You may have even ghosted someone. If this is the other person doing this to you, then they are going to return here. There's a transformation, a realization, the death of the old, the rebirth of the new, coming into a new time, realizing your own abundance and going after what's rightfully yours. You know, I'm a great believer in destiny. I believe that if it's yours, it's there for you. I feel personally, free will is an illusion. If it's destined, then it will happen. If it's not destined, it's not going to happen. There is somebody here that you left behind or who left you behind who now wants to reclaim that part of themselves that they left there with you. Somebody here is turning themselves around to come back towards you, or vice versa. But something is coming back here. You're going to hear from somebody very soon. Nine of Wands coming through. Yeah, you've given up the fight. You're stopping fighting here. You have a victory with the Six of Wands. Have a look at that again, because this is just, the energy here is amazing. This is about you giving up the fight and just accepting the victory. You don't need to fight anymore. Nine of Wands, wounded warrior, putting your wands down, not needing them anymore, and using 6 of them to build your own empire. Funny, I didn't have one reversal there, did I? Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Look at the face on this person, because that says it all, doesn't it? Look at that. Sitting there with a very large pentacle, being very pleased with herself. This is about gaining back what you've been waiting for. This is how you're going to feel when someone gets back in contact with you or comes back into your life. This is this feeling of satisfaction, of knowing that everything is in place now. Everything is where it needs to be. And you may have sat on that bench for a long time waiting for this to come through. And look, it's happened. Beautiful energy. All right, let's just have a look and see what's going on. I feel like there's some sort of information coming to hand here, however it comes to hand, that's going to help you see forward. For some of you, this may be about work too, because a decision needs to be made here. The decision is to give up the 9 of Wands and go after your 6 of Wands here. And here's the, oh, that's the 7 of Wands there, the fighting. Giving up the fight, going towards what you know that you can build here, what you're capable of, taking on this energy of the Queen of Wands. Beautiful, being represented by the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles today. Very nice energy. The Judgment's here, so something coming back around that didn't get... The decision wasn't made the first time around. Somebody didn't follow their calling. They fought against it. But because things have changed now, they're realizing what they have in front of them. So if this isn't you, whoever you're dealing with here is coming towards you. Holy dooly, we do not need that many cards. Oh, then they said, no, read that one, please. Okay. Don't be swayed by someone's strong opinions. Just do what feels right for you. If what you're hearing doesn't resonate with you, then it probably isn't right for you. Listen to and respect other people's views, but stay true to your own inner vision and beliefs. Live freely and express the beauty of your ideas. I know that sits there. It's happened before. Have a great day.